TikTok is powerful. Some might dismiss it as another social media platform or app that shortens our attention span even further. But this recent elections has shown us of its capacity to shape minds, influence behavior, or to even aim to rewrite history. Just like the ethical dilemma behind tech giants like Facebook and YouTube. Is it really the platform's fault that there's so much fake news being spread that it brainwashes the uninformed? Is it their responsibility to give tools to its users to report fake news? Absolutely. And yes, this is available. But the fact still remains that there's so much propaganda on TikTok that as of March 2022, accounts have been sharing false information about Russia's war on Ukraine and easily reaching the For You page. And this war is already crippling our economy with the highest of gas prices and never ending worries of food security because of our overdependence on meat products. With TikTok, great power comes great responsibility. And as marketers, hopefully we don't abuse that power. From what was initially considered a copycat video app, TikTok has already reached the 1 billion monthly active users mark on September 27 of 2021. That means 1 out of 7 people on this planet Earth are watching short form dance videos. All sorts of challenges and a ton of duets. TikTok's growth is rapid as it had a 45% increase from July 2020 when they only had 689 million monthly active users. And it is the only non-Facebook app to reach the 3 billion global downloads mark. This is such an amazing feat, considering that US tried to ban the app and it's still banned in India. The biggest markets of TikTok are the US, Europe, Brazil, and of course, Southeast Asia. ByteDance, the parent company of TikTok, wasn't exactly original when they copied Musical.ly, also Chinese, with their own version called Douyin in 2016. A year later, Douyin was launched outside China with the name TikTok, with a strategic move reminiscent of what Facebook has been doing for years. ByteDance acquires Musical.ly in 2017 and merges with TikTok in 2018. The purchase was estimated at 800 million to 1 billion US dollars. By October of 2018, TikTok already surpassed the downloads of Facebook, IG, Snapchat, and YouTube. Fast forward to 2020, with so much pressure from the US government's lawsuits regarding violations of child privacy law, censorship of topics, most especially of the Beijing government, even investigations into asking if TikTok really poses a threat to national security, the US government is essentially afraid that the app can send data of US users to the Chinese government. Biometric data like face print and voice prints, which serves as input to AI models to suggest videos that users will like. Dubsmash, remember Dubsmash, was eventually revived to combat TikTok in January 2020, and IG Reels was slowly launched to over 50 countries on August of 2020. It's that new. It even reached the point that larger conglomerates wanted to bid for ownership of TikTok in the States, just so it continues to operate, namely Microsoft, Walmart, and Oracle. It seemed like Microsoft was gonna win the bid, But only a few days before ByteDance's deadline to sell TikTok, Microsoft received a notice from ByteDance that its offer had been declined. And news quickly broke out about Oracle and Walmart being the new potential owners of TikTok. The strangest part of the deal was how all talks of ByteDance selling TikTok immediately stopped when President Biden took over the White House and put off the sale of the company. As of today, TikTok is still a micro entertainment phenomenon. Despite competitors' efforts to steal market share, mostly because of the compelling content generated on the platform, like comedic skits, well practiced dances, compared to the random day in the life, autobiographical short form video clips that you'd see on IG stories. From what was considered a social network for amateur music videos, TikTok goes beyond just comedy and performance art, with more and more content creators venturing into topics like fitness, health tips, and personal finance. The standard 60-second clip, composed of multiple stories, made incredibly easy with its built-in mobile video editor, encourages creativity within very specific limits. Almost every feature on TikTok reminds you of the short-lived Vine, to the locally forgotten Snapchat, to the old reliable Instagram stories. Lip syncing, vertical videos, filters, showing appreciation with hearts. But one thing that TikTok does the best is hashtags. Hashtags that allow you to join any challenge, be part of any conversation. It has forced Facebook to come up with their own version of hashtag based challenges. It's also the silliness or goofiness of the platform that allows it to attract mostly teenagers. The Gen Z, Gen Alpha meme generation posting way even more memes as videos. Funny, cute, clever, or even cringy content uploaded by mostly amateurs. TikTok even boldly claims that it is where trends start. Do you believe that? And that is why more and more brands in the Philippines have started to take notice. Even in a market that's dominated by Facebook and Instagram. TikTok has been the number one downloaded app in Southeast Asia since February 2022, and 2 out of every 5 users in the Philippines are parents, and 1 out of every 2 users being purchase decision makers, according to the Global Web Index. Most of the big campaigns that are not from Lazada or Shopee cater towards young moms with young kids. Smaller brands are effectively able to market to Gen Z, being one of the primary sources of awareness for high school to college students. Last 2020, the only way for a local brand to be able to take advantage of TikTok's paid media was through an official vendor like Media Donuts. And then Media Donuts would offer TikTok advertising services to agencies, and then agencies to clients. A tedious process with many steps and layers, which usually leads to very high costs, since every step, every stakeholder has to earn money from the partnership. In May 7 of 2021, TikTok has made advertising available for local brands through TikTok for Business, giving agencies and businesses access to current and future marketing solutions, plus advanced targeting and AI, similar to what we've been taking advantage of for years with Facebook and Instagram advertising. And of course, now we call it Meta. With TikTok Ads Manager, brands can most definitely reach wider or even targeted and segmented audiences. With new creatives, or even repurpose older creative assets that have been published in previous months or years. Aside from targeting and optimization, analytics tools are also available to measure the impact of your campaign and can really compete directly with Facebook and Google with the ability to place pixels in your site for proper website tracking and attribution. TikTok is all about enhancing your creativity with tools that allow brands to generate ads that are fit for the platform and its audience. Number one, through quick optimization, you're able to add TikTok style visual effects to opening frames. Something that would take forever in a more formal video editing software like Premiere, but with TikTok, it only takes a single click. Number two, smart video. You can give TikTok the freedom to create an ad for you based on the videos and images you upload. Perfect for left brain types looking for the quickest shortcuts to get their ads out, or for entrepreneurs who are still exploring the possibilities of what a TikTok ad should look like. Number three, smart video soundtrack, which allows you to select from 4,000 plus copyright free songs. No need to whip out GarageBand and learn lo-fi beats from scratch, unless that's something you're into. Number four, video templates, which gives you at least 60 customizable templates to choose from your image assets. Number five, TikTok's video editor, which gives the ultimate freedom for creators to edit their ads within the platform. Add transitions, place elements, go wild. And again, no need for software. Edit freely and easily within your TikTok app. And lastly, number six, which is extremely valuable for business to business and even certain industries like insurance, automotive, and real estate, we have lead generation. You can start advertising on TikTok with just 4 easy steps. They're making it easy for any brand to advertise because they know that Filipinos have been spending 4 hours and 15 minutes each day on social media this 2021. And minimizing the barriers to entry allows brands a better, more efficient, and more effective way to reach intended audiences. Number one, sign up for TikTok Ads Manager account at ads.tiktok.com/i18n/signup. The easiest thing to do is to Google it. TikTok Ads Manager account. Number two, explore the other key components of Ads Manager, such as the main dashboard, your campaign, your assets, and reporting. Number three, using the creative tools available, you can start making ads with a combination of images, videos, and audio assets. Number four, set your targeting and budget, choose your creative, submit for ad review, and you're good to go. How much will you be spending at the minimum? The minimum budget at the campaign level is $50, and the minimum budget at the ad group level is $20. So spend based on what you're comfortable with. While your campaign is running, you can immediately monitor stats like clicks, impressions, click-through rates, etc. Adjust parameters such as targeting, duration, and budget as needed. And export campaign reports that your bosses should appreciate. Again, one main responsibility of a digital marketer is to make decision makers in your company understand and appreciate your data so that the next campaign can perform better than the previous one. That's our goal. And they can hopefully give you even more budget to play with. What ad formats are available to marketers? Spark ads are similar to boosted posts on Facebook and IG. You can promote your own organic content or boost the content from other creators with their permission. The available forms of optimization are the following: reach, video views, engagement, which is in beta, traffic, conversion, and app install objectives. Top view ads on TikTok are videos that appear once a day, immediately after a user opens their app for the first time. Here's an example of a top view ad by candy company M&M's that they've created to advertise a virtual Halloween experience. Top view ads can be up to 60 seconds long, but still shorter would always be better. In-feed ads or native ads placed either at the bottom of organic TikTok videos or in-feed as part of the video queue, depending on the type of product. These ads appear on the user's discovery page, otherwise known as For You. This is where users land when they open the app. The For You page features videos that the TikTok algorithm believes that are of interest to the user base on their app activity. Everything you see on FYP is based on your own behavior. Don't be surprised. These ads are the fourth video users see as they scroll through their feed. This type of advertisement is similar to those that appear in a user's Instagram feed. Here's an example of an in-feed ad, also by Grubhub. To direct traffic to your website or app, you can add call to action links, like this ad from a finance app called Acorns. You can partner with TikTok's marketing team to create a sponsored hashtag challenge that encourages users to share content on TikTok on your brand's behalf. Challenges generally last for 6 days. These hashtag challenges can be found on TikTok's discovery page, where users can find new creators and browse other trending hashtags. Here are some local campaign examples from Pampers with hashtag Pampers Aircon Chacha, and Johnson's baby shampoo with hashtag Pretty Strong Hair. Even partnering with multiple celebrities to create additional awareness for it. Goes to show that the target market of TikTok already includes young moms with young kids. Brand takeovers. A brand takeover ad will appear instantly when a user opens TikTok. The ad can then be redirected to an internal or external link, either another video on TikTok or an external website or app. Currently, this ad type is limited to one advertiser per day. Because of that exclusivity, this is one of the most expensive TikTok ad formats out there, and is similar to YouTube Masthead or Twitter's own brand takeover counterpart. These types of ads combine top view, in-feed, and branded hashtags all at the same time. Here's an example from food delivery app Grubhub, which is similar to GrabFood and Foodpanda. And another example from Guess, the fashion company, with its campaign generating 12,000 new followers in just 6 days. Branded effects. Branded effect ads use 2D, 3D, or AR to add images of your products into TikTok videos. Brands typically create stickers of their products or create filters that TikTokers can use when creating their videos. Puma used the branded effects feature to advertise their new soccer shoes. Their 3D sticker prompted users to play a virtual reality game with a soccer ball. They paired their branded effects sticker with a hashtag challenge that generated over 100,000 videos of user-generated content. Wow. Playable ads are interactive videos that allow you to showcase a preview of your app before someone downloads it. And this ad format is applicable to the following apps: casual games, hyper-casual games, and they show the core gameplay and stages to attract players to download after a short try. Hardcore games. It showcases simple interactions like guiding the player to explore the story by clicking elements on the screen, tapping to receive a present and game items, and clicking to draw figure cards. Manga, novels, music players, online videos. We can present content that is popular within these types of apps. You can end your video at a suspenseful or exciting moment that will drive your audience to download the app to learn more or see what happens next. Carousel ads. Similar to what you would expect from Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, but TikTok's version occupies the full screen, giving the user a more immersive experience similar to what's available on Twitter. It supports up to 10 images and allows you to customize text and URLs for each card. Here's an example of a carousel execution for the selfie app called FaceU. There are some advertising formats that are not available to all markets yet, but it's only a matter of time before these are introduced locally. Number 1, collection ads. Collection ads enable advertisers to use a multiple product, card, an instant storefront, or product page for their business. These ads provide a seamless shopping experience for users and offer the perfect solution for the retail segment and direct response e-commerce businesses. Promo Tiles is a new advertising format that centers around promoting discounts, similar to the promo functionality of Facebook that we never seem to see often. In order for TikTok to tailor fit the types of content that you see on your profile, TikTok evaluates 7 data points: video views, likes, and comments, followers, forwards, shares, saves, average watch time, completion rate, and video integrity. That's a lot. You probably already know the significance of the first 6, given these metrics are common among the most popular social media platforms. But the last one, video integrity, focuses on markers, such as the topic of the content, whether the audio was pulled down for violating copyright, or whether the content was flagged as being too aggressive. It's rare to see TikTok videos featuring profanity or people getting hurt during a stunt to a wider audience. Something that's more common on YouTube, as vloggers are allowed to say curse words and release a ton of F-bombs. If your TikToks have oversized logos or logos from other social media platforms, this can lead to a video being flagged. And this is of course TikTok's way of competing with similar players like Dubsmash. Once a new TikTok is published, it serves the video to a small group of people first, let's say residents within the same region. The algorithm watches things like views, comments, and completion rates in real time. If the response to your video is positive, the video is served to a larger geographic audience within the same country and most definitely overseas. The more data TikTok receives, the wider the distribution of the video. One aspect of content that most marketers don't like on Facebook and Instagram is its short shelf life. Hence, the tendency of a lot of brands to do trend jacking. You try to be part of online conversations as often as possible, which leads to making sure that organic reach and engagement is also as high as possible. With TikTok, your short clip can perform for weeks and months, similarly to how YouTube content has a limitless shelf life. A video that you created years ago can resurface simply because it's trending or it's being talked about or it's being searched by your target market. With Facebook and Instagram, posting often allows the brand to show the types of content that work best. And it also gives more opportunities for your audience to engage with you. The more they engage, the more likely it is that they see your content. But on TikTok, you don't have to post often to get the numbers that you want. Give each video a bit of time to be evaluated by TikTok's algorithm. If you publish 5 or 6 videos in a short window of time, they end up competing against each other. But since TikTok is such a young platform, and reach is not as bad as Facebook and Instagram, experts suggest 1 to 2 videos per day if possible. Once TikTok has learned and understand what types of videos you publish regularly, you can even go up to 10 videos per day. Learn to take advantage of TikTok's high reach while it exists. As a business owner, if you feel overwhelmed by this current best practice of posting multiple times, posting at least once per day is actually enough to signal consistency. Because for TikTok, this is extremely valuable. Similar to YouTube. The more you post, the more likely it is that your content gets discovered. Not all videos, of course, get massive views. So if in 48 hours it doesn't give you the results that you want, consider deleting it or hiding it. Also, similarly to YouTube, as a creator, you have to decide early on what type of channel you'd like it to be. Is it fitness, makeup, or something more serious like finance? If you want your audience to be more general, then you can keep all your videos with different content topics. But once you've already decided on what type of channel you'd like it to be, you want your audience to be targeted. Teach TikTok's algorithm by hiding all content that's no longer relevant. And just keep the content that falls within your chosen topic. Like if I'm selling insurance, then I need to make sure that my content only focuses on personal finance. TikTok wants to understand who your audience is and to show your content only to people who find it relevant. So they'll come back for more. Creating a bunch of random videos don't really serve that purpose. With so much similar apps out there, leaked policies suggest that TikTok downranks the visibility of any video referencing or including a watermark from direct competitors, including Dubsmash, Triller, Lasso, Snapchat, and WhatsApp. That keeps Dubsmash videos, which you can save to your camera roll, from going viral on TikTok. Since TikTok only allows video posts, videos from brands are more likely to be watched on TikTok than Facebook and Instagram, where videos are mostly scrolled past or left muted. People use the app for videos in the first place, and audio is not muted by default. For those who have used the app for content creation, they know how easy it is to create a TikTok with all the editing tools and filters available, and it doesn't have to be perfect as long as it's authentic. As a brand, this gives you a bit more peace of mind that you don't need production quality equipment to create relevance. Compared to YouTube, the bar is already set too high. Like Marques Brownlee of MKBHD, with almost 15 million subscribers, already shoots in 8K video and downsamples to 4K. It's not enough that you post once per week. You need to publish high quality content as often as possible, and even manage and create content for multiple channels. The low barrier to entry, accessibility, and ease of use, and fun that's associated with TikTok is what enables the platform to draw content creators from all over the world. Since trends come and go on a daily basis, and being able to create content that rides on these trends in the quickest way possible will allow you to maintain relatability. This doesn't just create basic awareness for your brand, but it also allows you to generate top of mind awareness so that by the time they're ready to buy your product or avail your service, you'll be the first brand they'll think of. When is the best time to post? Social media platforms like Facebook and Instagram have the feature of being able to give exact cities of where your followers are. But TikTok is only limited to countries. Nonetheless, you can still view when your followers are most active. Clicking at hours will give you an idea on when you can schedule your content, and clicking on days will guide you on when to do product launches or promo announcements. If your content strategy is similar on IG and on TikTok, and you've determined that your target market is the same, then you can take advantage of IG's more detailed analytics. What are the best practices when it comes to TikTok marketing? According to VidMob, exaggerated emotions like expressing surprise and anger lead to an average of 1.7x boost in the number of 6-second views, compared to more neutral expressions such as calmness. In addition, cycling between 4 or more emotions in a single video led to a tripling of conversion rates. To establish relatability, content creators should shoot in recognizable but yet intimate or private locations. When users see a creator in their kitchen, bathroom, or bedroom, for instance, it is easier for audiences to easily associate and relate to the content they're consuming. Limit close-ups. Videos in which the subject's face took up less than a fifth of the screen perform 31% better in terms of clicks. Aim to show multiple perspectives versus a single gaze. Click-throughs increased by 1.7x or 1.7 times when the subject looked directly into the camera for less than half of the video's duration. More emotions are better than one. Using 4 more emotions resulted in 3.3 times greater conversion rate with the on-screen talent versus when they showed 3 or fewer. Plan your shots ahead, as if you were making a storyboard. According to Sarah Graham, research strategist at VidMob, on other platforms, advertisers are focused on the visual elements of the creative, while on TikTok, sound is very much key to success. There's a level of audio analysis that we can do here that we haven't done on other platforms. Voice effects and music not only increase engagement, but create a more native feel to its users. For brands, original music helps them create their own footprint and stand out. Uploading an original track can lead to 52% more 6-second views on average. Posts with either music or voiceover saw 1.6 more click-throughs than those with both. And employing the platform's voice alteration tools led to 1.7 times more clicks than a subject's natural voice. Audio-only ads led to 51% lift in a 6-second view rate by comparison to voiceover plus music or voiceover only. Audio with 4 or more words per second saw a 19% lift in conversion rate compared to talk tracks featuring 2 to 3 words per second. Featuring a CTA or call to action in the opening frame led to a 44% lift in conversion rate compared to when it was displayed later. How to get featured on the For You page. The goal of every content creator is to have their videos on the For You page. But as a business owner, how do you get featured on it? FYP is TikTok's home feed, and it functions similarly to IG's Explore page. An endless stream of trending, curated videos based on your interests and past videos you've engaged with. Brands should care about getting into FYP in order to organically increase views and build a follower base on TikTok, which leads to awareness and hopefully sales. Post videos often. The more you post, the higher the chances of appearing on FYP. Remember that being active on TikTok is a chance for your brand to experiment on different types of content. You'll never really know what will get the most amount of views until you've tried different content buckets. Create suspenseful videos. Since TikToks are short enough, try to inject storytelling. Think of a beginning, middle, and end. Force your viewer to watch the whole video to see the end result. Videos that end up on FYP are known to be watched from beginning until end. Engage after posting. After 20 to 30 minutes of posting, engage with your followers, most especially anyone who has commented on your video. Participate in challenges. See what challenges are trending and align with your brand's personality. Make it your own. Reward loyal customers. If you spot user generated content, thank them for their support by giving them freebies, discounts, or gift certificates. Use trending music. Find a song that you want to use from what's trending and add to your favorites. Make sure that it is aligned with your brand's personality. Include hashtags. Don't go above 3 and keep your caption simple and clean. Take advantage of the most trending hashtags to influence your content. And lastly, ask for engagement. Find creative ways to increase engagement. Like example, if this gets enough likes, I'll post a part 2. Try following these 8 tips and see if your brand makes it to FYP. Here are some TikTok marketing influencer best practices. In December 2020, Walmart, one of the largest retailers in the US, has 500 people enrolled in the company's Spotlight program, a new initiative that wants to turn Walmart workers into small-scale influencers. If you have a business or a company that has 5 to 10 employees, turn all your employees into influencers. Walmart's My Local Social program, which asked volunteer employees to post on behalf of their local stores, now under Spotlight. Each employee is the brand. Employees are now public advocates of the company. Spotlight is designed to showcase a behind-the-scenes look at life at Walmart, with the goal of having 1.5 million US associates, or the world's largest employee influencer program. By giving a voice to its frontline associates, Walmart is humanizing its brand and giving customers authentic, relatable content that they actually want to see and engage with. This is according to Brand Networks, the agency behind the initiative. Do you see this being implemented by local retailers like SM? Dunkin' sees the potential of promoting the brand via employees on TikTok and has created crew ambassadors to post TikToks on the job, according to Business Insider. The fast casual chain gives social media users a brand-safe peek into life at the company. Dunkin' launched its ambassador program after seeing TikTok videos showing enthusiastic organic engagement of Dunkin' restaurant crew members sharing their experiences of working at a store. Each ambassador is compensated for their content and their work. Dunkin's ambassador videos have the same quality of any amateur TikTok post. Each employee films at the Dunkin' location where they actually work, complete with the same overhead lighting and equipment you'd see at any Dunkin' branch. Dunkin' has invested heavily in TikTok marketing in recent months, hiring TikTok's most popular star, Charli D'Amelio, to promote a custom Charli drink in September, after the creator spent months promoting the brand for free. But the company's push to enlist employees as crew ambassadors is new. It showcases how brand marketers are accepting their employees behind the scenes social content and working with it rather than shying away from it. Let's talk about TikTok analytics. When you convert your personal account to a professional account or professional profile, you instantly get to see analytics that wasn't previously there. The main tab of TikTok's analytics are overview, content, and followers. The video views metric is important because it is basically your branding. For followers, monitoring follower growth is important because even if you had a video go viral, it doesn't always translate to more followers. Profile visits indicate the people who are most likely to become followers. Under the trending videos tab, which are the videos that are getting views, look at all of your trending videos and see if they have anything in common. Is it the quality? Is it the topic? Is it the execution? Or it might be as simple as what you were wearing in all of these high view videos. And just like most social media platforms, you can also get to see demographics and location of your followers. Is it worth noting that if you are a brand that only sells locally, and yet most of your followers are overseas, you have to make sure that your content is as localized as possible to reach a primarily PH audience. Otherwise, you might just be increasing your follower count blindly. Identify the peak times when your followers are most active. Align your TikTok scheduling with that data and publish an hour or two before the peak times. Under videos your followers watched, you can see what's most popular with your followers, and that should encourage you to post more of the same types of content. And lastly, this is useful if you are a musician. You can also see what sounds your followers have listened to. And keep in mind, when choosing a sound for your TikTok video, that it doesn't have any curse words. Otherwise, it will affect the reach of your video. When you check your trending videos, tap to see the posts that had the highest engagement in the past 7 days. For each trending video, you will see the number of views, comments, likes, and shares. You will also see the important metrics like average watch times, audience territories, and traffic source types. Let's talk about TikTok marketing trends. When asked in 2022, the Global Web Index survey how most people mainly use TikTok, majority of respondents answered to find funny or entertaining content. Posting or sharing content ranks as the second most common behavior, and keeping up with news placed as the third most popular. We're not really using TikTok for news, right? Right? For comparison, posting content was the top use for Instagram and Snapchat. This is globally. The entertainment value is TikTok's key selling point, especially in terms of consumption. Other social sites people use to find funny or entertaining content include Instagram, Pinterest, Reddit, my current favorite, Twitter, and Snapchat. But TikTok and Reddit were the only apps that were number one in this category. I highly encourage you to use Reddit. Locally, news shows like TV Patrol of ABS-CBN already comb through TikTok to find the most entertaining clips to be featured for their more light-hearted segments like Kwento ni Mark Logan. As a brand, are you providing the same form of entertainment to your followers? 75% of TikTok users say that they discover new songs on the app. That's why music is bigger than ever before on TikTok. And 73% of users associate specific songs with TikTok. Many of these tunes find conventional success too. In 2021, 175 songs trended on TikTok and charted on the Billboard Hot 100. Here are just some songs that went viral on TikTok and also topped the Billboard charts. TBH, I have no idea who these people are. According to TikTok's What's Next report of 2022, 88% of users report that music is critical to the TikTok experience. That's why 93% of top performing videos use audio. Again, compared to how we use Facebook and IG where audio is muted by default. And it's actually rude to have your audio on while you're consuming social media in public. Of course, TikTok is certainly another way to maximize your brand's jingle if ever it had one. Does Enervon have a TikTok account? They might as well, maximize their Ben and Ben jingle. TikTok users were limited to 60 seconds for their videos. But in July 2021, TikTok began giving users the option of uploading videos up to 3 minutes in length. And then in 2022, up to 10 minutes. In October, TikTok reported that longer videos had already received more than 5 billion views globally. Longer videos were most popular with users in Vietnam, Thailand, and Japan, while users in the US, UK, and Brazil are most engaged with them. TikTok TV was introduced in November 2021, providing users with more ways to watch video. Are these features already available for you? Are you able to post videos that are longer than 1 minute? Historically, long-form vertical video never did well on Instagram and its implementation of IGTV. That's why lengthier videos were eventually allowed on the IG feed. So it's really too early to assess if this longer length will work on TikTok. Or will it just be similar to Facebook, where most Filipinos drop after the 10th second? While TikTok wants to move beyond short-form video content, YouTube, on the other hand, legitimizes its value with YouTube Shorts. The highest performing videos on TikTok are between 21 and 34 seconds long. Can you imagine? Videos in the sweet spot have a 1.6% lift in impressions. This is in complete contrast with the move for longer video content. But this also tells us that TikTok has better view rates than Facebook. E-commerce. Let's talk about e-commerce on TikTok. Shopify, the most popular e-commerce enabler that allows business owners to have a running e-commerce site with minimal cost, has already partnered with TikTok. Shopify merchants with a TikTok for Business account will be able to add a shopping tab to their TikTok profiles and sync their product categories to create a mini storefront that links directly to their online store for checkout. Kylie Cosmetics, for example, is one of the first brands on TikTok to let customers shop directly on the platform. Think Facebook Shop or IG Shop, with its deep integration with Shopify through Commerce Manager. You update products on your site and it automatically updates the products that are available on the Shop tab of your social media accounts. So it works the same way on TikTok. According to Blake Chanley, the president of Global Business Solutions at TikTok, our community has transformed shopping into an experience that's rooted in discovery, connection, and entertainment, creating unparalleled opportunities for brands to capture consumers' attention. But those are the keywords: a synergy of discovery, connection, and entertainment. TikTok is uniquely placed at the center of content and commerce. Those are, important keywords. Synergy of content and commerce. And these new solutions make it even easier for businesses of all sizes to create engaging content that drives consumers directly to the digital point of purchase. We're thrilled to be expanding our partnership with Shopify and make TikTok more accessible than ever for their merchants. This is again according to Blake Chanley, the president of Global Business Solutions at TikTok. And this is our very last slide. Is TikTok already entering the metaverse? ByteDance buys up its own virtual reality headset maker called Pico. Unlike Oculus of Facebook, they have a substantial presence in China. The company, in fact, is a top VR hardware maker, selling consumer audiences in China and enterprise customers in the Western world. Billions and billions of dollars are continuously being invested into this space, the metaverse, with conglomerates like Unilever coming up with their own immersive virtual reality experiences for pawns and close-up, using its metaverse initiative called Ucoinville. And I think it's only available to Oculus, but only time will tell. Eventually, all VR headsets can access metaverse initiatives by brands. So to wrap up our very brief TikTok lecture, if you've been creating marketing content for social media for years, you might reject the idea of investing time and effort into the next best thing if resources are limited. Remember when brands in the PH tried Snapchat and then IG introduced stories? But we can't deny that TikTok is the primary channel to market to Gen Z. And millennials are not far behind when it comes to monthly active usage. So it's either we avoid doing more on TikTok or we fully embrace it. But just remember to spend based on what you're comfortable with, whether on content creation, influencer marketing, or ads. And if by the end of 6 to 12 months and you see incremental growth, then just spend more when it's feasible. When it comes to social media, being active on what's trending now prepares you for the next big thing. Thank you. Bye bye.